The recently concluded African Union (AU) summit in Addis Ababa took an unexpected and dramatic turn when Burkina Faso's young and outspoken leader, Captain Ibrahim Traoré, delivered what many have described as a blistering address, a direct and unapologetic warning to South Africa's ruling African National Congress (ANC). Eyewitnesses say President Cyril Ramaphosa appeared visibly shaken, his voice trembling and eyes moist, as Traoré's words echoed across the hall. The tension began after a closed-door session on Africa's political future, where discussions about sovereignty, foreign influence, and continental unity quickly escalated into pointed criticisms. Captain Traoré, who has in recent years emerged as a symbol of Africa's defiance against neo-colonialism, reportedly took the floor and addressed the ANC leadership with a firm, almost personal tone. According to insiders, Traoré's message was blunt: Africa cannot afford leaders who say one thing in public but serve foreign interests in private. Our people are watching. The youth are awake. History will not forgive betrayal. While he did not call Ramaphosa by name initially, his gaze fixed on the South African delegation left little doubt about who the remarks were aimed at. Observers say the Burkinabe leader accused certain African governments of appeasing the West at the expense of African sovereignty, a remark many interpreted as a critique of South Africa's perceived cautious stance in recent continental conflicts. Traoré urged the ANC to stand with the African people, not with those who exploit them. Witnesses described the moment as electric. Some delegates nodded in agreement, while others shifted uncomfortably in their seats. A senior AU official later told reporters, "You could see the emotional weight on President Ramaphosa. He is a seasoned statesman, but Traoré's words hit deep. They carried the frustration of a younger generation tired of half measures." When it was Ramaphosa's turn to respond, his voice was notably softer. He defended South Africa's record, emphasizing the country's role in peacekeeping, mediation, and economic integration across Africa. However, his tone suggested a man trying to bridge a widening generational and ideological gap. At one point, while speaking about Africa's struggle for true independence, his voice cracked, and cameras caught him discreetly wiping his eyes. Political analysts say the confrontation reflects deeper undercurrents in African politics, a growing impatience among younger leaders and citizens with what they perceive as diplomatic caution from older liberation movements like the ANC. Traoré, at just 36, has positioned himself as a bold voice for decisive action, even if it means breaking with traditional alliances. Social media across Africa lit up within minutes of the exchange. Hashtags like #TraoréChallenge and #StandWithAfrica trended, with many praising the Burkinabe leader's courage. In South Africa, reactions were mixed. Some defended Ramaphosa's diplomatic style, while others called for the ANC to listen to the new wave of African nationalism. By the summit's end, both leaders shook hands in front of cameras, but the atmosphere was noticeably tense. Whether this public clash will lead to deeper policy shifts or remain a symbolic generational rift is yet to be seen. One thing, however, is clear: the AU summit of this year will be remembered not just for its resolutions, but for the day a young revolutionary confronted one of Africa's most prominent liberation icons, and left him in tears.